Hi, good morning everyone. Let's get started with the next topic for this training, which is on web application servers Java user administration. So in this topic we'll talk about the different things that need to be taken note of from the perspective of managing users in a Java based system. So some of the important features, basically the UME engine that we'll cover in detail. So what is a UME engine? UME engine, basically it stores for user management engine. Okay, so we'll talk about the architecture and configuration of the user management engine. Then we'll talk about the Java authorization concept and basically how to create and manage this particular feature in a SAP Java based system. Okay, so let's get into the slides straight away. So basically here it is telling that, showing a architecture of a UME system. Okay, in this, these are the different user stores which can be used. So UME supports variety of data stores where the user data can be stored. One of them is a system database. Then you have LDAP servers or directory services. You can store it in a web based SAP systems as well. Okay, so that is about the Java, the user stores for the Java based user administration. Okay, then let's get into the architecture for the UME. So from the architecture perspective, you can see that UME, it's basically a Java application which runs on SAP NetWeaver application server Java. Okay, so you have a UME core layer. Basically it provides the persistence managers between the application programming interface and the user management data sources. Then you have the UME API layer. Then you have UME services and UME UI. UME UI is basically the user interface using which you log on to different processes. Okay, so that is about the different architectural components within a user management engine. Okay, then the data sources after installation. So once you complete your installation, the moment you complete your installation, you will find these are the different data sources, especially for the Java system without a web. So this is basically a configuration file which stores that information. If it is ABAP plus Java, then you can see where this particular information is stored. So this is basically the file where it stores that information. Okay, that is about the data sources after the installation. Okay, then once the installation is done, you can change them as well. Okay, the changes can be done using a config tool. It can be done using UME interface as well. It can be done using the LDAP data as well. Okay, so that is about different ways we can make changes to the UME. Okay, so for UME configuration, basically what we can do is we can go to the UME. So let me log into the UME. This is basically the UME. This is your system, and in the system here you can find the user management. If you click on this, it will take you to the user management engine, which is called as identity management. Okay, in identity management you have consistency check, you have configuration, you can import, you have identity management. Then here you can see it is having user, group, action, and different type of data sources like LDAP, UME database. Okay, and these are some of the key things which can be done using this interface, like you can create a user, copy a user, delete, lock, unlock, generate a password. Okay, these are the things which can be done from here. Okay, and if you select a user, you can see this particular features, that is, these are the parameters which can be tuned or tweaked or changed using this interface. If you click on the account information, it will tell about the status, contact information, additional information. Okay, then you can have the assigned roles, that is what roles are assigned. And the way it works is that on the left hand side it will show you the available roles. Okay, and on the right hand side you will see the information about what roles are already assigned. Same thing goes for groups. Okay, and to assign a particular group or role, what is required is just select, search for it, and there is nothing by this name. Okay, so basically just search by this name, and the moment you find it you can just add it using this tab. Okay, so that is about the modifications. User mapping for system access, you can define the mappings here. Okay, so basically you have an option to define it here. Okay, that is about the users. Same thing applies for roles as well. Okay, you can select a role. Okay, and you can search for a role. Say for example, let's search by this. Okay, we are searching a role, so anything with this particular filter will be shown up here. So that is about the tool, that is UME tool. Okay, then let's look into the configuration tool as well. So for the configuration tool, we'll go to the configuration editor. This is your configuration editor. Here it's showing the cluster data, and let's get into say for example, let's take the first thing, which is configuration services, and we need to go to this UME service, basically just to activate it. Same thing goes for the edit mode, how we can go there. So let's scroll to this location, so you'll get an idea about how to scroll within a config tool. Okay, so let me go to that system. This is your cluster data. Under cluster data you need to go to the global server configuration. Okay, this is your template, global server configuration. Under that, go for the services, and under services you can search for com.sap. okay, under com.sap.security core UME service, com.sap.security. Okay, so here you can see these are the parameters specific for UME. You can define or modify or add or delete the parameters here. Okay, so that is about the config tool. That is how you can make the UME related changes here. Okay, so let's see which are the other parameters for the UME. Basically you can see the parameters like logging on and off, data sources, security policy, email notification, administration, groups. All that can be configured using the parameters which are listed here. Okay, so you can modify all this over here. So that is about the UME related parameters. Okay, so then lastly we'll go to the next topic is about if we need to connect a app and a Java stack. Basically we need a JCO, which is called a Java connector. So to for the Java connector, we need a user as well. Normally by default in a dual stack system the username is SAP JSF, and these are the two roles which need to be assigned for the communication to happen between a ABAP and a Java stack. Okay, that's all I wanted to cover in this particular training video. Thanks for joining and have a nice day. This is another screen which is showing some comparative analogies between different tools at the ABAP stack, Java stack and J2E. Thanks again. Bye bye.